This is supposed to be carrot, another carrot container. And as you can see, I already cut a few out before I realized I should just go ahead and let you guys see all this work out. So it's all carrots in here, but it's all the callaloo in here also. So, and it's the carrots, so I'm not taking a chance with them being in here because I don't want them to mess with the carrots. So I'm gonna cut them out. Give the carrot the space that it needs. It doesn't matter when I plant carrots. I only get one crop for the season. So I'm even surprised I'm getting any carrots after what happened. Weeds. I'm surprised I'm getting any carrots at all. So just gonna right down in here. Just go ahead and take them out completely. And like I said, let my carrots have the whole container to themselves. Just gonna make sure I don't cut any of the carrots. It's not a lot, I can't afford to lose any. But you know one thing I'm saying, I keep doing this every year, Lord bless me, and one year I'm gonna have some serious carrots. I'm gonna leave that for now, just for now. A couple of days, I'll take it all out. I'm also gonna get the peas. They're big. I should have got them earlier, but it was the weekend. It was beautiful. And it was family time, so nothing got done. Look here. Look at these peas. I planted peas in here. There's some callaloo I cut last week, and see what I'm talking about. If you don't cut it low enough, it starts to grow out. And these will get huge, just like the regular callaloo. I'm gonna leave this here for now, but I end up, when it gets bigger, I'm gonna end up snip the whole thing. Right here, I'm taking this one all the way to the bottom. Cut it all the way in the soil, so it will not grow back. I have peas. I want these peas to grow. And, I'm not even sure why I'm allowing these purple mustard to grow, because I don't need seeds. I have so much seeds inside that I have not used, because right now they grow on their own and they come up every year on their own. So I don't need seeds. I'm just going to snip all these off because I'm going to say my mother said she wants some. And, oops, I'll get that when I get on the other side. So, like I said, mustard season is over. It's too hot. We're in the middle of a heat wave right now. So, oh, look at this, all this. But I need to do something real quick, because the last time I cut mustard, purple mustard, I forgot to cut the green mustard. Let the ambulance pass. There it goes. Yeah. The last time I did purple mustard, nice fat bean there. Let me cut this fat bean. Nice fat bean, right? I think I wasn't gonna harvest until tomorrow, but I'm gonna this. I just watered everybody also. So I'm not trying to, they said I mess with them when they're wet, so I'm not trying to. But anyway, over here, I have green mustard also. And I forgot to cut them when I did last week, when I did the purple. But this one, I'm not going to just snip off the leaves. Well, I wasn't going to snip off, I was just going to cut the whole thing. But it might be easier just snip off the leaves. So you can get this in the bottom. The season is over. So it's not like I'm gonna harvest the leaves and leave the middle because the season is too hot for these bad boys to do anything. So I'm taking the good leaves, I'm taking the bad leaves. Bad leaves gonna mulch. Good leaves go in the container. I wasn't sure about this one, so I'm gonna let my mother decide if she wants it. So this is one. I have is it mustard? Is that a beet? I don't remember planting beets in here. I wouldn't be surprised. And I don't remember planting these in here, but hey, I'm sure I did. Just need to see the video to remember. I'm gonna cut these down, take these down, out the leaves. It's easier than trying to cut the whole thing. Okay. As I said, this was supposed to be just a Callaloo video, but as you can see, a couple of things I need to get done. Because we're in the middle of a heat wave, like I said, and tomorrow's gonna be another hot day. It's gonna be another hot day, so might as well just get it over with. I have a lot of stuff in this bucket I'm gonna have to take care of. But since I'm doing this, let me just finish up. This had white fly on there earlier. And I had to, I took the leaves off. See the middle? They're all here. Took them out and took them to the trash. So we just take them off. Take all the dead leaves off and see if it comes back. The screen I messed up. I took it off. Forget to put it back on. And of course, the whiteflies took over. So I'm going to have to monitor that. I'm going to monitor that. And do a better job next time. It's not good. I got a Callaloo here. I'm going to pull this out. Oh boy. I'm showing you. Sorry, the size of another container. I took this up, but I made a mistake. I think the plant died in there. So I'm just leave the other Callaloo to take over. Give it a container for itself. The plant that was in it died. And lucky for me, I contacted the company I bought it from. And they were very generous. They said they didn't have any in stock, but they'll refund me, which is great. Yeah. So I'm picking collard greens. Might as well get some kale to go with it. This was beautiful when it started out, but I think, see, I allowed them to get inside. So I'm gonna do a better job on the screen. I did a great job last year, but for some reason I'm off this year. Don't ask me why. Just, I'm not taking a lot of kale, just a few leaves. And the reason I'm on this container too is because I saw a white butterfly inside. It was the one that laid the eggs on, laid those the eggs. I saw one inside here. So I'm taking some of these down, and then I'm gonna have to go through and see what's in there. This guy's not too bad. These are all crunched up because it needs more. This needs to be extended more. But it looks okay. I'm not sure why I have a hole. There's some of these have little holes in there. Look at my hands in. There's another screen. Trying to outsmart these buggers. Okay, good. I got in. So let me just take a couple leaves out. For a while I thought this was my Brussels sprout, but I don't see anything coming unless you tell me, oh, maybe it is my Brussels sprout. Maybe those little things are Brussels sprouts. So, let me just clear off the bottom. And you see there? I'm gonna take out all the bottom. I'll sort out the good leaves, bad leaves later. I'm gonna take off the bottom. And let's have some space under here. Yeah. One more blare. This one, this, put that back here. There. And then do this thing. More air can flow. I'm gonna sort these things out in a little while. But let me keep on going because I don't want to get too distracted, and I need to finish it tonight. So, there's some more kale, big guys. The squirrel is back. For a while, they didn't have any issue with them for a little while. I think all the construction must have scared them. But now, they're back because I see stuff being dug up in the soil. So I know the squirrels are back. So now I'm gonna have to find either cover these bad boys back up or get some things to chase the squirrel away. I'm looking for my cutter. Where did I put it? I tell you, that's why it's so rusty, because I put it all over the place and I forgot. Now I use my hands over here somewhere. So yeah, there it is. There you go. That's why it gets so rusty. See how rusty? Oh, look here. My mother's mint. Cut these Callaloo out of the mint. See how nice and tall these Callaloos are? Can you see through there? And there's over there too? Yeah. That's why you have to take these bad boys out now. If you don't, they will get big. And I don't want nothing to mess with our mint. Nothing. Oops, I see a weed too. Okay. So that's a weed. Okay, so. Oh, this mint smells so good. I'm going all the way over here, and I think I'm just going to pull this out. Oh, the mint smells so good. I just can stand here and just smell it. So. These were inside the mint box. These were inside the mint box. Now, I think I have 3 more containers of Callaloo to get. Now, normally I cut these down, but there's a lot of onions down here, so I'm just going to pull these out so I don't do too much damage to the onions. If I try to cut, this is a weed. Get these bad boy out. I'm just going to get the big guys. And nothing with these things, when you get them young, they cook so fast. They're good. Yeah, so we get them young. If not, you have to put them, if you leave them, let them get too big and hold, you have to put them in the pressure cooker just to get them soft. So, but trust me, by the end of the season, we have some big old ones that we end up putting in the pressure cooker. So I'm going to leave these until, by next week, they should be ready to go. I just want to make sure I'm not killing the onions. I want to make sure the onions survive. So, like these, when I cut them off, just wash them and put them in a pot. I have to do nothing else with it. You don't have to cut them off anymore. Make sure I didn't pick up anything with it. Separate them individually because for some reason, no, I have one with a root. Yeah. Oh, and look here, pull the baby up. Okay. Here's for a root that I'm trying to get. Yeah. It doesn't want to let go. There you go. So now that's everything right here. Yep. And I get the roots later for my mulch. So easy, just break it off. That's how young they are. That's when you want to get them anyway, because you want to get them when they're young. Like I said, when they get hard, they get old, they get tough. And nothing with this container I have here. Beets. I have beets in this container. I stuck them in there, just to stuck them in there. And I'm not sure if I get anything, if they'll do anything, because it's so hot. And I'm behind on the season. Oops. I'm getting the tall ones out. I guess in a couple day or two, the short ones will be ready to get cut. We just cut and put in the freezer. And freeze them. Even this winter, my mom was issuing an invitation to come to dinner for Callaloo. Oh, oops. As you can see, there's some areas that I have to work on, get rid of, but they're not a priority. It's not a priority right now. I get done. Right now, my priority is getting the garden going. Because I lost, almost 3 weeks? I think it was 3 weeks I lost this year. So, and you see my videos, they're all behind schedule. Just remember. Oh, look at the big guy right there. I don't think I'm gonna cut it. That's the last of the Callaloo for now. Get over here. This big guy right here. Look at it. But it's in a container by itself, other than garlic chive. Okay, and there's more coming up too, but it's already hard. You can feel this thing is hard. So I'm gonna leave it alone and these will get big, and I get those. And over here is another, see this box? See all that? Well, that's Callaloo. Okay, that's a Callaloo box. And it's gonna be a lot of Callaloo in that box, because that box went to seed every year. And then seeds come up, and then this year I didn't sprinkle anything in it. Last year I messed up. I thought they weren't coming up. So I panicked and sprinkled some in there. It was overcrowded. So this year I didn't touch it. And look at it. All the radishes went to seed. There was nothing I can do to get back here, and by the time I got back here, it's too late. So I have a lot of radish seeds, but I love radishes. And I learned last year that the seeds are good. It's too late to eat the pods. They're drying. It's too late to eat the pods, but I tell you what, I'm gonna have a lot of seeds, and I have a lot of huge containers now. See, like this right here? It's huge. Have another one on the ground. This one had water in it. I flipped it over. See that? It had water. I flipped it over so I can get rid of all the water in it. And I'm having a lot of these containers. So I'm gonna have to finish setting up my garden. And then I'm going to plant radish in those things. I'm gonna try to get out here early in the spring when they say you're supposed to come out and plant. I'm gonna do that one season and see if these are young, but they're starting to get tough already. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm behind schedule anyway with the peas. I'm behind schedule, because all this stuff that happened. So I had to plant. I think I planted 2 times or 3 times. I planted seeds, because the first batch I think the squirrel got me. Second batch was the roofers. So I was trying to plant in between everything, trying to get at least a crop. And yeah, I got a crop. It's just that as you can see, it's not gonna last much longer. And like it's really hot. So these are the snow peas for a reason. So I'm gonna get all my snow peas and get all my snow peas. Whoa, get over here. See, I'm messing with my potato because I'm leaning on the potato. Like I said, when I plant these things, forget what's gonna happen when they grow and they get large. Yep. Okay. Somebody's drilling next door, so time to finish this video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Wow. I have a 5-gallon container of Callaloo, mustard greens, kale, collard greens, and some peas. And somewhere down there, some green beans. You can hear the ice cream man, right? So let me go take this inside and go see what kind of ice cream they got. It is 10 minutes to 8, June 28, 2021. The sun is nice and bright still, shining. And it cooled off just a teeny bit. We had a heat wave going on. It cooled off just a teeny bit because we have some breeze going. We have some serious breeze going. So that's not bad. So now, everybody got some water. I'm about to get myself some ice cream. So, see you in my next video. Take care.